What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pauly C coming at you with another episode of Carpet Cleaning Guys Vlogs. These carpets are not beige, they're light gray. However, my iPhone, I don't know what it is. They look beige, but they're a beautiful light gray. They are nylon, which in my opinion is the best carpet on the market. Stay away from polyester, stay away from olefin. It's just plastic bottles shredded into a fiber. Mash it down and it will never ever pop back up. Permanent wear patterns. This stuff is very resilient. It cleans fantastic. And no, I'm not going to do a dual step. I know a lot of people say, oh, that scrubbing strip pad just prepares the floor, just gets the soil prepared for removal with a cotton pad. No, I've tested it over and over. Now, if you're not using an end cap product and you're using, I don't know, some kind of detergents or whatever it is you're concocting, yeah, you're going to need to dual pad it because you're going to need to get as much of that residue off the floor. And with an end cap product like Awesome End Cap, what's occurring is I could spray this down and put the brush on this machine, brush it in and walk away. It will encapsulate the soil, dry down to a brittle crystal, and the soil will be removed at the next routine vacuuming. So I don't have to worry about any residue, wickback, browning, none of that. And that's one of the things with you can gauge that there are some, when it's heavily soiled, I'm either going to use multiple microthin pads or I may throw a cotton pad down after I do this to absorb up more of the encapsulated soils. But I'm not trying to absorb up any degreasers or anything that's not an encapsulant. So keep that in mind. I know I get a lot of people calling me and asking me questions, and they saw somebody and they said that you need to do a dual process, and yet the dual process is recommended by the manufacturers, but you gotta be able to gauge your own work. I've done this now for a long time, and I've actually watched and gone back to some of the jobs I did with just single pads. And what I end up seeing is that it does dry down and it's vacuumed and it's clean. I can get down on my hands and knees and feel it. There's no residue. It's fantastic. So I don't worry or wonder. I wonder if, it's going to do what I say it's going to do. I actually go back because I've been testing it now for about a month and a half. But anyway, I did use my swirly this morning. Had a good time with that. I wanted to film that, but it was kind of awkward. There were kids and some things going on in the house, so not able to do that. Maybe my next video I'll try to show the swirly. But you can see, look at that. You see those beautiful chopping, circular, crushing. It's actually orbiting throughout, so it's moving in all directions, pushing that pad and the chemical throughout all the fibers and suspending and releasing soil. If you're familiar with microfiber, the strands have a capillary action, kind of like a vein. It sucks through the strand into the pad versus just a cotton pad or a polyester pad where you're going to have the soil attracted to the surface of the pad, and then it slowly penetrates in as it gets more and more liquid. The microfiber draws it up, and you can pretty much tell when you need to switch it. In this case, I typically do one room on one side of the pad. If it's not too bad, I'll flip it over, use the other side in the next room, and then go to the next pad. You can, if you've got 5 of the microthins or any pad for that matter, you can pretty much do 10 large rooms, 200 square foot or less, and that's most homes. So, and I get a lot of guys that call me that are new to the business and they're worried they get 3 pads and that's all they have. That's fine. Just take your pad to a bathroom and rinse it out, get some rubber gloves, wring it out, and you're ready to go. You don't necessarily have to have a high quantity of pads. but it is nice to have so that when you're doing laundry, or you get a house that you think needs multiple passes with an additional pad, you have them readily available. That helps out. These are 20-inch microthins. Awesome pads, doing a fantastic job. And on the note of people that call me, I really don't like calls. Don't call me. It just, I get so many fake calls. Hi, we're trying to fix your Google. Hi, you've been pre-approved for a $100,000 loan. Hi, we want to help you do this or that. And my carpet cleaning guys or other business owners know what I'm talking about. Look at those swirly burlies. We're going to put some triangles on those with the rug renovator, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, I prefer not to get calls. I got about 6 guys right now. No offense to any of them. They're great people. Most of them are very polite and they understand, and I try to answer what I can, but I'm not a coach. I'm not a trainer. I'm not a mentor. You can watch what I do. You can duplicate what I can do. But a lot of guys will call me and I get these weird questions, that you could Google, like, how do I identify the carpet fiber? Well, I could spend a half hour trying to explain it to you, or you could Google it and come up with multiple videos, maybe even videos that I posted. Just Google, how do you identify carpet fibers? I guarantee you'll get an education. Or how do I determine the pH of a cleaning product? Google it. It'll tell you. What's safe to use on wool carpets? Google it. And again, it's just because I know the people that are calling probably think they're the only one calling me. But I'll get on with a call and I'll talk to someone for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then I'll get 2 more calls after that. I'm trying to get through my day. And, a text from time to time is okay. I could see a text. I know it's not a robocall, so I can answer it, and I know it's not a bogus call that's going to waste my time. There's nothing worse than stopping and starting in the middle of a job. If you're a carpet cleaner, you understand. And there are some questions, if you're asking some very, very elementary questions and you have bought equipment, you're not ready to jump into it. If you're asking some really, really simple questions, you're going to get yourself into a lawsuit, you're going to get sued, or you're going to get injured, or you're going to damage somebody's carpet. And carpet's probably the second most expensive thing that people put in their homes rather than buying it, and furniture. So heed that warning. Keep calls to a 0 for me. You can text me, but mostly hit me up in the comments. All right, I've ranted enough. Look at those beautiful triangles. Your boy Pauly C is going to hit my next job after I eat a sandwich. I'm on my lunch break. I hope you all are well. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.